Hi everyone, it's Brenda from Southern Twist Yarns, and I am coming to you live after hours from the shop. And I just wanted to come on a little bit. As you can see, I'm here by myself today. Evie is away. So I wanted to come on and talk to you a little bit about what's going on in the shop and show you some new things and some things that we've got planned coming up for the fall. If you got our newsletter, if you get our newsletter or see our social media, you know that we are kind of gearing up and leading our classes and our agenda into the gift giving season because we know that it's time is of the essence here and it's time to get started and get ready and get those gifts on the needles, if not started. And so we've got some really great ideas. If you can see behind me right here on the wall, on our door, we call it our door, these are all of our new pom poms. We just got these in. They are so much fun. They came in yesterday and they are selling like crazy. Um, they're so much fun. They're from Life's Little Things. We've had them before in the shop. And so it's, that time of year when people want to start doing hats and we want to get ready to get those gifts going. So we got in a new set of pom poms, and there's so many different things that you can do with pom poms besides the top of a hat. You can put them at the end of a scarf. Um, you can put them on top of a pair of slippers. The nice thing about Jamie's pom poms from Life's Little Things is that they tie. So you can untie them and tie them on when you want to wash your slipper. But they're really just adorable pom poms and they're so much fun. I've got one here. I'm going to just show you this one up close because I absolutely think this is so much fun. This one, let me get the name here, is called Celebrate. And look at that. Look at the colors in there. You can do so much with this. These pom poms are awesome. They are vegan. They are not real at all. So, no animals have been hurt, just a little bit of fake fur. And look at the color in there. So, Evie is going to be doing a class not next week, but the week after, called Tentacula. It is a gorgeous hat, and I'm going to step away from the camera really quick. Don't go away. I'm going to go grab it. I should have had it ready, and I didn't, but hold on one second. I have to show you this hat. 1 minute. Tentacula. Take a look at this hat. Isn't that fabulous? This is the coolest stitch I've ever seen. I actually saw this hat last year and I thought it was just a really, really great hat. And it would be so much fun to use. Even though, here in the South, we don't wear a lot of hats, we all have family or friends that can use them. So, anyway, Tentacula is this really great pattern, teaches this really super stitch, and that is going to be on our calendar for our classes. Let me set this down for not next week, but the week after next. So today I was in the shop and it was kind of quiet in here on a Thursday. And I started putting together some little kits. And I just wanted to show you. Evie knit hers out of Malabrigo Rios. So we have some Rios kits. So I put together this beautiful, gorgeous brick red tonal, which is just a super luscious, yummy, warm color here. I'm gonna get the camera, and this nice white, creamy color with this fun little pom pom that I just showed you a minute ago. Look at that on that hat. I mean, how much fun is that? I can't imagine anybody not loving that. So, so, so cute. So this is done with, this color I put together is done with Rios and Vintage. I'm sorry, Barocco Vintage. So this is just one color option. I had so much fun ordering the pom poms, I kind of got a little carried away. So here is another Malabrigo Rios, which is kind of a greenish gray, kind of teal in there. It looks a little more blue on my camera, but it's actually very teal. And I put it with this ultra wool gray, right? And then we have this gorgeous, boy, that color's really off. This gorgeous teal pom-pom. Look at that. So much fun. And where's another one? Oh, here's another color combination. So here's another color combination that I did again with the Rios, because we have some beautiful fall colors in with Rios. And here is a gorgeous Wonderland. So it's got kind of a little bit of a gold to it, and the color I don't know if you can really see it too much, but it's a really nice kind of gold color in there. And then we have this beautiful pom-pom, if I can pick it up here. Bear with me, sorry. And it is called Goldfinch. So take a look at that on that hat. Isn't that fun? Won't that be just so much fun to do? So you have these options. And of course, you don't have to do this with Tentacular. You can do this with any 2-color hat. You don't even have to have 2 colors. You could just put that great pom-pom on this blue with this gold in it, and it would be fantastic. The pom-poms run anywhere, I think, from like $12 to $14. They are tie-on. I kind of do not like snap-on pom-poms. That's just my opinion. I think it adds to the weight of the hat and tends to pull the hat back. I like the ties. That way you can tie them on without and take them off when you want to wash the hat. Not that we have to wash hats very often, but you can do that with the hat and then tie it right back on again. I usually use a button when I tie on my hats. It just kind of holds the pom-pom and so it doesn't come loose. And so here is another idea that I came up with. This is also a Rios and Barocco vintage. So I have this beautiful grayish purple tint, and take a look at this pom-pom. Is that not fun? It is a lavender with these kind of bronzy tips on it. It's just, look at this. So hats. It's a good time of the season to be doing hats, and we've got lots of options for you, lots of worsted weight yarn in here for you to make your hats out of. So there's plenty for you to do. So take a look on our website and you can find where you can sign up for that class. I don't know the date. I'm sorry, I should have written that down. But it's following week, not next week. And speaking of Barocco, because we were just showing the Barocco, I don't know if I've really mentioned much about this, but Barocco has come out with a new base, and it is Barocco Vintage Sock. This is something I wish they would have done a long time ago. I think this is genius on Barocco's part. It comes in all your favorite Barocco colors, but it is a fingering weight yarn. And what a great idea, because so many times we work on projects and we need a good tonal or a good solid, and it's not always easy to find that in the hand dyeds because they're usually so saturated with so many different colors that you just don't you just can't always find that great tonal. So these are great solids. It is a fingering weight yarn. It is 52% acrylic, 40% wool, and some nylon. So just a really great thing. I'm excited about this. I think it's going to be really good. It's opens up another door for us, for people that really want to have hand dyes, but that can kind of get expensive now and then. So this is going to be a great addition to that. We have ordered every one of the colors, so you're welcome to go on and look on the website. You can see them or pop in the shop. These just happen to be 2 that I grabbed, but really nice stuff. Also, this week we started our macrame classes. You might have saw if I posted those online, and I just want to show you. We're kind of excited. I know everybody says, "Oh wow, that's so 70s," and yes, it was very 70s. I did macrame in the 70s, and I still love it. In the 2022s, and these are 2 of the little coasters. I keep fighting the camera. These are 2 of the little coasters that they made in the class. We have macrame cording here. We have several different colors for you, but it's kind of been thrown around the shop, so it looks a little fuzzy, but these are a great gift idea. If you want to try something different, maybe you just want to take a break from your knitting or your crochet for a little bit or whatever, you can take the class. We have another class at the end of the month that you can take with Lisa, who is our macrame instructor, and we're really excited to have her here. And we decided, because it's new to do macrame here in the shop, that we would start off with something small. And again, it's gift giving season. So, what a great idea. We kind of talked about doing some things with kids. So, I know teenage girls may want to think about doing like a phone case or some bracelets. And then, if this takes off and people really dig it and they want to continue with it, we'll probably do a little bit bigger macrame class. Where you can actually do some wall hangings if that's interesting. So sign up for the beginning macrame if you're interested in that. Again, you can go onto the website and sign up for that. That will be at the end of October. I think it's the last Thursday of October. And speaking of the last Thursday of October, we have not had knit night in our shop for quite a while. We tend to have people that come during the day in knit, so we really don't do a lot of knitting after hours. But we want to start bringing a little something back special for the shop, and we are going to do knit night out, but we're going to do it at different venues, and we're going to try this for one Thursday. We're beginning in October. Everything seems to be beginning in October. And we have a reservation where you can make that on the website. This time we are going to be visiting one of our local establishments here in Fairhope. We're going to Fairhope Chocolate, and it is very limited. The space is small. So this is something that we are hoping to bring out so that it will get people out of the house. It is not any charge, of course, to do this. This is just kind of a fun thing. Just we'll meet at different venues every month and support our local people, which I think is important, as well as getting together and stitching. So watch for that. It was in the newsletter. You can also find out some more information on that on the website, but make your reservation. The one at Fairhope Chocolate that's coming up on October is very limited in space, so we can't have a lot of people there. Also, I want to remind you that sales are open for our winter subscription box in our Four Seasons Yarn Club. We've had so much fun picking out yarns, and we have a new dyer that we'll be using for the winter. And I'm excited about that. I'm not going to give away who it is just yet. We'll let you know. I know our August and our September boxes have gone out, and we've gotten rave reviews on them. People have been really happy. So if you're not clear what our Four Seasons of Yarn is, it is a yarn subscription box. We have divided it into seasons. So we have an autumn, winter, spring, and summer. And we have already had our August is closed, and we have one more shipment of August. And our winter box will begin in December. So in that box, you will receive a skein of yarn, a yarn-related gift, and then usually a little treat. We throw something in there. Sometimes the yarn will, sometimes the box that you receive will include a pattern. Sometimes it may not include the pattern until the end of the season. So in our autumn box, that's exactly what we designed it, so that you will need all three skeins of yarn to make the pattern that we have hand selected for you. Winter may be different. We haven't quite decided on that yet. We're still kind of playing around with ideas. So that's where we are with that. The sales are open on that until the 31st of October, and then they will be closed, and you'll have to wait until the spring box if you don't get in on that. So it's kind of fun. It's exciting. Everybody loves to get a box, in the mail, and you don't know what's in it. It's like getting a little present, and that makes a great gift idea. We do have people that have been giving them as gift ideas. So if you have a knitter in your life and you don't know what to get them, or a crocheter, you don't have to be a knitter, you can sign up for that. That's a gift that we'll give them for 3 months' time. And what a wonderful gift. And they will actually get something out of it, and I know they'll appreciate it. We hand curate all the boxes ourselves and pack them up here. So we have a lot of fun selecting that. And before I close, I just want to let you know, most of you know that I'm kind of like a super Stephen West fan, and I always love to participate in the West Knits Mystery Knit Along. So I thought I would share how far I've gotten. I'm not as far as I would like to be, but, oops, I'm tangled up here. But this is the beginning of mine, and I'm getting very close to finishing clue number 1. Clue number 2 just came out, so some of us were here knitting at the shop. But this is why I love to do a Stephen West. Sometimes you never know what he's got planned. But I just think this little braided thing that he has going up here on the different sections is the coolest thing ever. And I'm just really excited about it. It's at first I wasn't sure, because you knit these and then you bind them on, you cast them on, and then you bind them off, and it's kind of weird. And I thought, what in the heck? But never underestimate the genius of Stephen West, because I'm rarely am I disappointed. It's just very, very interesting. But pretty soon I have to introduce my third color. I had put a little Instagram post out there about what color I should use. I had some people weigh in, but I'm thinking I may be changing my mind on my third color, because I was looking around the shop today and I found this absolutely gorgeous yak from Ching. And I'm just thinking that just may be the pop I need to put with this. So what do you guys think? Hit me up on Facebook, Instagram. Let me know if you think this is it. I'm trying to get it in the right count. I mean, I think it's going to really make it pop. So I hope that you have had a great weekend. Sorry, the needle's sliding around the table. And we're looking forward to seeing you. I hope you have gotten your start on your Christmas gifts list and you're knitting away. Just to remind you too that we will be here in the shop all day tomorrow. So come in and sit and knit with us. We have a great group of ladies that come in on Fridays. And I'm excited and happy to see you all. And I wish you happy knitting, and have a great Thursday evening. Bye. Bye, everyone.